Good morning. It is Thursday, the 21st of March. This is Export Sales Day that will be out in about 30 minutes, and we'll be reporting on that. Make sure you join us. Looking at the markets overnight, agricultural markets are mostly up. Don't have any real reason other than the Fed's statement yesterday afternoon at 1 o'clock about, and it was really a surprise. They basically said there would be no more rate hikes in 2019. The general consensus and thought was there might be one rate hike. Now, why is that important to us? Because it's important to everything. It's important to the dollar. It's important to the stock market. It's important to all markets. They seem to get their lead from this type thing. In the past, rate hikes have hurt the market. So now hearing there will not be rate hikes this year, we're hoping will help things. And perhaps that's part of the reason we firmed up here overnight. Let's just take a look at that. Cotton market up 32 in May at 75.82, a high of 75.98, a low of 75.61. So what is that? A range of 37 points. We continue to get tighter and tighter, slower and slower in the range. And as we know, as that happens, it eventually is leading to a breakout. We don't know exactly when, but it's coming. Beans are up 1 at 9.07, a high of 9.08.5, a low of 9.05, a 3.5 cent range. That's really, really tight. Corn up a penny and a half at 3.73, a high of 3.70.5, that's a low of 3.70.5, a high of 3.73.5. Now wheat is the lone exception here. It's down 2, 4.62 3/4, a high of 4.66.5. And 4.61 3/4 is the low, 4.66.5 is the high. Now, as we look at these markets, wheat seems to oftentimes go its own way, but at the moment, these are positive markets. Dollar up 43, that's a pretty good move there. Crude oil market looks like it is, let's see what we've got here. Crude oil market looks like it's up a small amount. Yeah, and then across the board, gold is up $13 an ounce, silver is up 23 cents an ounce, stock market's down 100. Yesterday, the stock market reacted in a positive way to the Fed statement. Overnight, we're going the other direction. Make sure you join us in just a little while for our weekly ag market update, because we're going to talk about the reaction to exports. There's some feeling that these exports could be unusually good. And I think that might also be why the market is tilted up right now. I'll also make some comments about Trump's latest statements about the tariffs, which are really confusing. But he came out yesterday with it. I have to admit to you, yesterday was a bad day for Trump and some of the things he said as far as being clear in what he was trying to say. Anyway, have a good morning, but we'll see you in just a little while for our weekly market report. Thanks.